Do you want to explain to the world your life problems right now?
I really do.
While I try to get results for this show.
Man, just life just been trying me lately. I didn't even notice that this camera was fucking all.
Nick, what's wrong with it? Oh,
there we go.
Show my fucking crotch. Are you kidding me? I'm insecure about that.
Shut the fuck up. But like, man, life just been trying me out, man.
We look at ourselves as role models for you people who watch us.
No, I don't. Don't even look at me for shit.
I do, because these people have to be the most low lives on the planet to actually be watching us and liking our content.
Like, nah, bro. Like, you guys should, like, look into yourself and better yourself. Do not look at me.
I just want to let all of our fans know, hoes are not worth it, okay?
But they weren't even hoes. It was just life just
fucking
me up.
But there's a point in life where you think you can get pussy, and then you don't get pussy. And don't be upset about it, because the fact is, there's a billion other pussy on the planet to get. And if you're a girl, you're that pussy problem we be talking about. I doubt any girls watch this channel. If there's any girls who watch our channel and like our content, please hit us up and let us know that you watch. I want to know, like, sincerely, I want to know.
And plus, it hurt more if I was actually, like, looking. But the fact that it was just so unexpected, I was just, like, shook. I was like, wait, hello, what's going on? And then life was like, oh, so you can't adapt, little nigga. Like, nigga, bruh. Like, let me adjust for a second. Like, you act like I'm one of these niggas that get pussy daily. Like, nigga, no.
I love how I looked up Hell in a Cell results, and it brought me to Raw and SmackDown results. Anyways, this is the Hell in a Cell review for the show that I did not watch, basically.
One sec, I need to adjust this camera, because this shit is getting on my damn nerves, bro.
Told you fixed it. You're the one who did it.
I didn't fix it. I kind of just temporarily, like, you know, the... Fuck, sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I should
get your damn advertisements away from me. I don't want to know about Spectrum Mobile.
I should have just let that go. Oh my god.
You said you were gonna fix it.
Yo, I'm triggered. I'm not thinking right. Nigga, it's been way too long since we...
Can't even fix his life. Can't even fix his life.
Man. Oh wait, here we go. There we go.
Are you settled now? Is that a good, perfect camera angle for you?
It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than...
You tilt it up, there you go.
There we go. Fuck.
Are you better now?
Don't look
Are you happy in life?
No, I'm not.
This is Hell in a Cell. If you remember me...
I didn't take it account on my torso. What's...
Me and Cancer King made a prediction video that got uploaded during the pay-per-view.
Wait, when?
Because I'm too lazy. Well, you were gone in Tennessee, so Cancer King had to do a video by ourselves, and it was okay. Nobody watched it.
I'm sure they didn't miss me. They're like, man, take that black kid off the fucking screen.
I think I told them that you were on a vacation with your father, Kurt Angle.
Wasn't a vacation. It was a sightseeing.
Vacation.
If it was vacation and shit when I'm gone, so fucking... Man, I'm just stop talking about it.
Anyways, you haven't missed anything in the world of wrestling, because in case you don't know, wrestling still sucks booty cheeks. The New Day fought Rusev Day on the pre-show, because I guess Rusev just got demoted to pre-shows now. The black people won, because they're black, and they throw pancakes at each other. So, that's very characteristic traits of good black people.
What black people is this, throwing pancakes and shit?
The New Day.
This ain't Breakfast Club.
Hell in a Cell match. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. This was the best match on the whole card, shockingly. Really? I wonder why. Randy Orton defeated Jeff Hardy. Now,
damn, man, that nigga been taking L's, bro.
There was the most, like I watch wrestling for a living. Not really, because I only watch Raw and pay-per-views, but it's like, I watched a lot of wrestling in my day. I've never seen anything as gross and, like, terrifying as what they did at this pay-per-view during this match. You know how when you get your ear pierced, there's, like, a hole in your ear? So, Randy Orton takes a screwdriver, and he sticks it through Jeff's ear, and he starts pulling and tugging on, like, the skin and flesh of his ear inside the cell. And I'm surprised that Vince actually let them do this.
And he was, like, bleeding everywhere?
He wasn't bleeding, but he was just, like, tugging on, like you could see the skin, like, stretch out as Randy had the screwdriver in between the ear.
That shit fake, then. Because if he was actually tugging that shit, then that shit would have... it's a screwdriver, so never mind.
I just thought it was really gross. That's what I thought. I thought it was very gross, and I didn't think they would actually do it, but I guess Vince just doesn't care if his product's PG anymore. Yeah, so this was a good cell match. Jeff made a really stupid move, and, of course, because he's Jeff Hardy, he's climbing up a ladder, and he hangs on top of the cell like he's a monkey, and he starts swinging up and down. Randy Orton's laying on a table, and Randy Orton rolls out of the way. Jeff falls through the table, basically kills himself, And the story is that the match should have been called off because they said Jeff Hardy was unable to compete, but Randy Orton's such a douchebag that he wanted to get the pinfall.
I don't
anyway.
remember like the last time that someone actually like broke Randy through a table.
Because Randy Orton always slides out because he's slithering.
Like, with the history of Randy on tables, it doesn't end well. You either get RKO'd or you just fuck yourself up. And
here's my thing about this, because I do this rant every year. Sure, it was a good hardcore match, but it didn't need the sell. The only thing that happened with the sell is that Jeff did a monkey flip off of it. That's what Jeff did. Other than that, they didn't really use the sell at all. And they have this problem with every cell match now, because all the cell matches they do don't need the sell. They're just hardcore matches where they have a cell surrounding them, because it's the pay-per-view, no cell. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. There hasn't been a good cell match since Shane and Undertaker.
Either that or Dragon Ball Z.
There was a cell match in Dragon Ball Z? Okay.
Yeah, like Perfect Cell.
Okay.
Gohan, you know.
Charlotte Flair fought Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's title.
Shout out to my anime niggas in the comments. You know.
Becky Lynch won the title because fans can't stop complaining. So, of course, they're going to cheer for the bad girl.
Charlotte Flair. Is that Ric Flair's daughter?
Yeah, Ric Flair's man. So, of course, they can't cheer for the fucking good girl. They have to cheer for the heel because, oh, we're cool. We're in the know. We know what's going on. So they cheer Becky Lynch even though every week she comes down and she's like, I hate you all. They're like, yeah, Becky! So, they're fucking queers. Oh my god, stop that. No, bad. So, now Becky Lynch is champion, which means we have to deal with more boring Becky Lynch promos where she doesn't know how to speak English. Raw Tag Team Championship. Ziggles and McIntyre fought the Shield. Seth Rollins and Ambrose. Of course, Dean Ambrose came back a few weeks ago and he's supposed to be serious. Now, they just totally revoked that and he's not serious anymore. I thought he came back and he was going to be serious, but it didn't matter anyway because he was Hot Dog Man, and I guess they realized that. So he went back to being Hot Dog Man this week, where he talked to a police officer and he's like, hey, you shouldn't have been arrested. And I don't think that speed limit should have been 75, you feel? Great. I'm so proud.
How do you spell talkative?
How do you spell what?
Talkative. Like
Talkative? Talkitive?
Alright.
I think. I could be wrong about that.
Okay, hold up. Talkative. Okay, so it is spelled like that. Okay. Because I looked at it the first time, and I was like,
sign me up for the spelling bee, people. Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre.
Alright, spell loyalty.
Loyalty?
Oh, wait,
Loyalty's easy. not the word's easy to spell. Loyalty for me is not an easy thing, though. The concept of it. Ziggles.
Hey, at least he's being honest.
Ziggles and McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Great. Why is Spaghetti Bowl champion in 2018? Can someone please explain to me this? What is good about fucking Dolph Ziggler? Please tell me. Why is he still tag team champion? Why did you take the title off of the B team to give it to him and Drew McIntyre? And why are they beating the Shield? There are so many problems with all of this. AJ Styles fought Fat Potato Man for the WWE Championship. If you remember, Fat Potato Man was going after AJ's family. This week he read a storybook. He had a storybook with AJ's family on it, and he said, once upon a time, there was a fat potato in the land of AJ Styles. And he basically talked about how at the end of the story, he's going to be fat and holding the title, and he's going to be banging AJ's wife. Because that's what the story is still about for some reason. I didn't watch this match. All I know is that the ending, they had AJ Styles in the Coquina Clutch finisher, and the referee was, like, positioned away to, like, not watch AJ Styles' hands. So, AJ, like, rolled Samoa Joe on his back because he's a fat sack of potatoes. So he pulls him down. His shoulders are down. The ref counts to 3, but then another camera angle shows AJ Styles tapping out. But the referee didn't see it. So, great. So that means this great feud is going to continue. Because I just want to see more Fat Potato Man and AJ Styles. That's why I didn't watch this one. The Miz and Maurice defeated Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. I didn't watch this either. All you have to know is that Daniel Bryan is a complete jobber. He lost to Maurice and The Miz. Okay. Ronda Rousey fought Alexa Bliss. This was the Ronda Rousey's hurt, so we're going to act like Alexa Bliss has a chance. Sure enough, she did not have a chance, and Ronda Rousey won. So why did we do the whole injury angle where, oh, Ronda's ribs? Ronda's ribs are hurt. This says Samoa Joe explodes backstage. I would wish he did because then I wouldn't have to see him anymore. Hell in a Cell match, main event. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman with Mick Foley as special guest referee. Mick Foley came back and refereed this match because he wanted
Foley?
to.
That
yes,
nigga's still alive?
that's what I said. See, because when me and Kenneth shot the predictions video, we didn't know any of the matches going down, so we had to look them up. And Wikipedia said Mick Foley. As
I mean, like, no
referee.
offense to Mick Foley, but like my memories of Mick Foley were not the all healthy ones.
No, I literally thought he was dead.
I used to call him the Immortal Man because I swear that dude would have been R.I.P. like at least like a couple times.
He said his name to me. He said Mick Foley was guest refereeing. And I literally said Mick Foley's still alive. That was my first response.
Like I was like, what?
And of course, he has no reason.
I mean,
for
like,
refereeing this match.
good looks to Mick Foley, still doing his thing, still, out there pushing it. But goddamn.
Well, here's the thing though. Mick Foley had no reason to be in this match. He literally came back to referee this match because it was a cell match, and it was the main event. That's why he came back to referee it. He has no problems with Roman Reigns. He has no problems with Braun Strowman. He was literally there just to be a referee. For no reason. Like, can we please bring back matches where referees actually have purposes?
Well, hey, I mean, I still send, wishes and prayers that he stay healthy. Because, I mean, that dude dope, though. I want to see that nigga dead.
Well, the biggest bump he took in this match was pepper spray to the eyes, but we'll get to that.
He took pepper spray?
We'll get to that. So, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns had
compared to the rest of his career, that's like nothing.
Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns had a very typical Reigns and Strowman match. It was big guy do this, big guy do that. Then, all of a sudden, because we can't just have a cell match between these two, Ziggles and McIntyre run out to try to interfere in the cell match with a cell. And then Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose run out, and they start beating them up. And then they start climbing the cell. And, of course, they're like, look at them. They're climbing the cell. They're climbing the cell. It's dangerous. And then Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre considered a fight on this cell. They're like, and they're fighting on top of the cell. And the whole time the announcer was like, oh my god, they're on top of the cell. They're on top of the cell. That's very dangerous.
They're fighting on top of the cell while another
They do this every year now, in case you don't know. They do this every year and they act the same. They're like, oh no, they're on top of the cell. They're on top of the cell. They may die. They do that every year. So then Drew McIntyre does like a backflip body drop to fucking Seth Rollins, and then he goes, oh no! At least they didn't fall through like Mick Foley did. Like, okay, cool, whatever. Well, I'm sure he wouldn't have, because I'm sure you restructured this thing. By the way, I didn't mention this. I will mention it now though. The cell is painted red now.
What?
The cell, the Hell in a Cell,
like the metal frame shit is.
It's red now.
Wait, is that the shit where fucking Brock kicked the shit?
Okay, shut up. That's spoilers. Don't say that shit yet.
Because I saw a clip and I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember
but
this
no,
shit.
The cell is painted red now. They apparently, what I heard, I don't know if this is true or not.
So they're going for the real hell look?
I don't know if this is true or not. But I heard when Mick Foley came back on Raw and talked about how old the cell match was, Vince McMahon finally realized how old the match was and it never changed. So he decided this year there needed to be a change, and he called for the cell to be painted red. So now we have a red cell, which, guess what? In the old day, you could agree that would work, because you could, I don't know, say it's blood. But this day and age, having a red cell means nothing. It's literally, look at them. They're fighting in the red playpen. Cool. Whatever. I was so surprised with the SmackDown.
If they're really going for the hell look, you should just get Hornswoggle just like a little, devil shit.
I'm so surprised that Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy didn't fight inside of a blue cell. I was really, really thinking,
that
man,
show theme.
Yeah, they were like, this is the blue cell for the blue brand, and the red brand gets the red cell.
Well, I feel like they did that before.
I really feel like that was something they did.
I feel like they did. I feel like they did that. Either it was in a game, or they actually did it. I don't know.
So then, the biggest bump of the match happens. Biggest bump, quote unquote, when Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler are on the side of the cell and they start punching each other, and the guys are like, oh no, they're on the side of the cell. They're on the side of the cell. And the announce table is right there, so you know they're both going to fall through it. Except they don't really, punch each other to fall through it. They just kind of both jump off at the same time. They just jump off of the cell and fall through the table, and Cole goes, oh my god!
So, it's not that they got thrown. They
just fell off. They just jumped off themselves through the table.
Oh my god.
And this would have been completely cool and epic if they were, one, actually fighting, and two, if they didn't already do this with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins 4 years ago. They did the same spot. They did the same exact spot already. People remember. Nobody forgot that happened. So I don't know why you're trying to do it again and be like, that's the first time ever we saw it. No. Just because it's a German announce table does not make it any different.
Damn, I really need to save numbers because I don't know who the fuck these niggas are.
So, meanwhile, after 10 minutes of this happening, Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar are still just laying in the ring, not doing anything.
Damn.
Then, as they're just laying there, the most epic thing in wrestling history happens. Brock Lesnar's music hits. Now, there was a thing online that said a huge Star Wars backstage, but I didn't read it because I'm not about you fucking dirt sheets and you fucking losers out there, and I'll be surprised by fucking surprises. So Brock Lesnar coming back was legit the biggest surprise I've had in wrestling history in a long ass time. Because I thought he was going to UFC, I thought he was never coming back. So when Brock Lesnar came back, I thought Jesus showed me the light. I was like, oh my god, he's here, he's staying, he's not leaving me. For once, I feel like Brock Lesnar loves me. Of course, though, these hypocrite fans had to ruin it because the same guy they were booing for never showing up, he comes back and they're like, yeah! Lesnar! You don't like him. You literally booed for months because he never showed up. Now he comes back for one night and you say, thank you, Lesnar! No, you don't like him. You're fake. You are fake. I'm the only fucking person who likes Lesnar, I feel like.
That's who that is. Alright.
So,
yo, guys, just want to remind you to always put a name under, like, new numbers so you don't have to go through the trouble of, like, because I want to enter this chat and read what they have to say because, like, I want to know who this is so I don't be like, no offense, but who are you?
Now you're giving advice that, like, the simple iPhone gives you in, like, the instruction manual. And I'm like, make sure you put context.
I know what one of them is, but I'm just, what's the other one? And I don't want to assume and say something like, I never said anything about that. And I'm like, oh, wrong person.
So,
like, I don't want to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't have your number saved. Because they'll be like, oh, okay, he don't care enough to save my number and shit. Damn.
So Lesnar comes out with Heyman. And he goes up to the cell door, and the ref's just standing there, and Heyman's like, open that door, open it. And the guy's like, no, I can't open this door. It's a cell match, I can't open it. And then Brock Lesnar says he gives no fucks, and he goes, yeet, and he kicks the door down, kicks the door off of his hinges, and just walks his ass into the fucking cell, because Brock Lesnar's a badass. I don't care what you people fucking say.
Damn well they weaken them hinges and shit.
Okay, but still, the
weaken that chain as well because that shit, that fucking the chain links were like low key thick as fuck. No way in hell you going and breaking that shit down.
The sight image of Brock Lesnar just kicking the door down though is like the most amazing thing in the world. I don't care what you say. That's the most amazing thing. So he walks in, he beats the shit out of Strowman, he F5s Reigns, and of course, because this happens, there's no finish to this match.
Damn.
Even though it's a Hell in a Cell match. Think about that. In 2018, we're getting Hell in a Cell matches with no finishes. How does that work? So, of course, they have to go off the air quickly. Because the moment they do this, they know that fans are going to revolt. So they're like, oh my god, I can't believe Brock Lesnar back. And then it goes off the air. And then, from, like, fan recordings in the building.
Yo!
What?
Oh! Yo, read this shit. Hold up.
Oh god, I'm
Hold up, read this shit. It's like... Look, I don't know if you have my number. I mean, you should have it. But I don't know if you saved it or not. Like, they know. Oh, shit.
You're too hyped over this one thing.
I'm not hyped. I'm just...
You sound hyped.
It's just that I was just talking about that, and they were like, yeah, I don't know if you even have this saved or not. I was just like, yeah, I don't.
If you want his number, I'll put it on the latest video. No, I'm kidding. No. I'm not gonna give them your number.
Don't text me.
I bet these weirdos would text us too. I bet they would. You weirdos, you would text us. I know you would. I'm not having a conversation with any of you.
Oh my god.
Please stop. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, this match ends in no finish, and they go off the air before the fans start chanting bullshit because they just got a no finish to a Hell in a Cell match in 2018 because that's how that works now. Overall, this pay-per-view sucked ass. The only thing good about it was that Brock Lesnar came back and showed that he cares. So I don't want to hear anything else about, oh, Brock Lesnar does it for himself. He doesn't care about the people. He literally came back to Hell in a Cell. Do you know how much? Do you know how much work it takes to come back to a B pay-per-view for Brock Lesnar?
Well, on another note, it's Brock Lesnar. He says to the audience, "Fuck you."
That's pretty funny though.
Like he doesn't care.
Okay, but see, Becky Lynch says the same thing and they cheer her.
Well, I mean, there's a difference.
How?
I mean, like, people are booing, but they're not really booing.
No, they are booing.
Okay, yeah, but like, you know, people are the two. If you're like, man, boo him, but they'll be like, man, but he dope though. Kind of thing.
I wouldn't fight him.
And the only reason they're not booing freaking like the female because number one, like she's a female and they're probably horny ass niggas that's like, oh, she could say fuck you to me anytime. I still want to smash. Like That's how dumb niggas be sometimes. So I can't even. So that's the whole thing about the female thing. Like,
I forgot to mention, Mick Foley got taken out because Paul Heyman, the ref, Mick Foley came out when they kicked the door down. He was like, "You can't do this, you can't do this," and Paul Heyman took his pepper spray out and sprayed that bitch down.
So Mick Foley got sprayed in the face
By Paul Heyman, and of course there's gonna be no
Okay,
continuation.
it would have been different if it was like Dolph Ziggler or one of them being like, "Oh, spray him in the face."
It's Paul Heyman. And of course, there's going to be no continuation to it because you know Mick Foley's not coming back. So the point is, why did we have Mick Foley referee this match? He came back to referee a Hell in a Cell match with no finish that Brock Lesnar was going to dominate in anyway. Whatever. Knowing my luck, this will lead to the long-awaited Brock Lesnar Mick Foley match. Hell in a Cell sucks, people. Don't watch it anymore. What's our next video gonna be? Do you know? Do you know what our next video is gonna be?
I don't know.
I think it's
time.
time.
Does it look like I keep up with
I think it may be time for an Impact video.
Okay. So,
I didn't tell you this.
Okay, so now you can just put all the videos that have me in it in private because I don't know.
I didn't tell you about this. I told Cancer King about it last week. Impact got a sponsor for the new pay-per-view. It's called Comda.com.
Wait, what?
Yeah, their sponsor is called Comda.com.
Comda.
Comda.
The fuck
COMDA.com.
What the fuck is Comda?
It's like a sports website where they put logos on water bottles. And I never knew this was a thing.
Yo, Ambrose.
So I looked up on Twitter Comda, like their company, like their business. They have 66 followers on Twitter. So their sponsor for Bound for Glory, their biggest show of the year, has 66 followers on Twitter. We have more subscribers than they do have followers. By 5 times the amount. It's a sad day.
Wait, hold on, say that again?
Twitter, Comda.com, the official company Comda, has 66 followers on Twitter.
And how many followers?
We have 5 times the subscribers than their sponsor for their biggest pay-per-view does.
How many do we have? It's like
549.
Oh shit.
Okay,
that
final
says
thoughts?
something. Final thoughts, man. At first I felt bad that like I had to leave for a week, but it was business, so I couldn't really help that.
Yeah.
And
It's Tennessee.
I kind of felt bad, you know, that I didn't get to do no video, but I was like, now that I think about it, I'm probably missing.
Well, technically, you didn't really miss anything because the video last week was talking about who we thought was going to win in this pay-per-view, and then the video this week was talking about who did win.
Oh, so that was the only video?
So technically, you didn't really miss anything because we just recapped the same show.
Alright.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do.
My only thoughts is basically, well, same shit, different week,
day. Yeah.
Different week.
Yeah.
The fucking painted cells retarded. I don't know, man. If maybe they like decorated it like okay, maybe they did something extra other than just a red cell or something.
There's flowers on the cell.
Like if they had some like
they're withering.
Like maybe like in between like the little the cell links. They're like skulls or some shit. I don't know. Like when they go to climb, they use it as weapons. Like, oh, bitch, yay!
Here's an idea. Don't use the cell anymore. That's my idea.
I don't know.
It's 2018. Get rid of the cell.
Like just painting the shit red. That was just kind of lazy.
Nobody uses the cell anymore for the cell. It's a hardcore match inside of a box. They might as well just call it Box of the Fun.
Pretty much.
They might as well just call it that.
So what's your thoughts?
I hate this show. I hate WWE. I hate everything about it. The only positive thing is that Brock Lesnar's back and he's here to take names. That's the only positive. That's the only thing I care about.
Man, this shit don't even matter.